The Trump calls it the end of America. The courts call it an abuse of power. The tariff fight is heading to the Supreme Court. A federal appeals court ruled that the Trump overstepped his authority by using the 1977 International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA, to impose sweeping tariffs on nearly all countries. The 7-4 decision upheld a prior trade court ruling, but allowed the tariffs to remain in place temporarily while the Trump appeals to the Supreme Court. He has until mid-October to appeal to the Supreme Court. Here's some key points about this court's ruling. The court's reasoning is that Congress never intended to give a president unlimited power under the IEEPA to impose tariffs. The trade deficit and drug or immigration issues cited by the Trump do not qualify as unusual and extraordinary emergencies under the law. The tariffs involved the Liberation Day tariffs. That was on April 2nd, 2025, when the Trump announced up to 50% tariffs on deficit countries, 10% on baseline countries, on nearly all imports after that. And it also included trafficking tariffs. That was February 1st when he announced that, on Canada, China, and Mexico, tied to drug or immigration concerns. Impact. The U.S. has collected about $159 billion in tariff revenue, more than double the previous year. If struck down, the government may need to issue massive refunds, which the Department of Justice warned could cause financial ruin. BS. Reactions to the ruling. The Trump called the decision devastating and vowed to appeal. The White House insists that Trump acted lawfully. Well, of course they would. Small business groups hailed the ruling as a protection against unlawful tariffs. And then trade experts said it may push Congress to finally reclaim its constitutional role in setting tariff policy. Finally, Democratic Senator Ron Wyden from Oregon has pledged to fight for repeal of the tariffs. Yeah, right. You could have been trying to do that. Broader context, other Trump tariffs like on steel, aluminum, autos, China trade war tariffs, they're not part of this ruling. The ruling does undermine the Trump's aggressive unilateral trade strategy that pressured allies and raised consumer costs. But here's a little caveat. Dissenting judges to this opinion argued that the law did allow the Trump in his actions, thus keeping a possible legal path alive for the Trump. This decision is a major legal setback for the Trump's expansive tariff agenda, and it casts doubt on his ability to use emergency powers for broad trade policies. While the tariffs remain in place for now, the outcome at the Supreme Court will determine whether businesses and consumers see any relief from these levies. What do you all think? What do you think the Supreme Court's going to do when it gets the case? Let me know in the comments. And do you think that Trump exceeded his powers under the IEEPA as this federal court has ruled? Let me know in the comments. Now, let me do my reminders. 1, keep demanding release of those documents, and you know which ones I'm talking about. 2, black out the system. That's coming up on September 16th through the 20th, 2025. If you want more information on this, go to the website, blackoutthesystem.com. And number 3, keep your eyes on the prize. Do not get distracted by the foolishness, mayhem, debauchery, and lies coming out of the 47th administration. And that prize, that's the White House and democracy in America. And one more thing. I love reading your comments, but, and this goes to Janie Waney, I think 64, don't come on my videos telling me what to say and what not to say, because my video from yesterday about Yokley Jr. and what he, allegedly did as far as his granddaughters, she's told me, do not put politics into this. Biatch, I can do whatever I want to in my videos. I cite the articles I used as reference material, and then I give my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. But what you cannot do, what you will not do, what I will not allow you to do is come on one of my videos and leave a comment, do this or do not do that. You make your own video and you do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm not going to go on yours and tell you, do this, don't do that. Bitch, carry on. But you come on another video and try some shit like that, you will be blocked. I ain't got time for that. I'm 50 motherfucking 5. I found my voice and I'm going to use it. You don't like it? Carry on. You don't have to watch my videos. I'm done ranting. Thank you. Now, thank you for watching as always. And if you like this video or if you learned something, please hit that follow button. That helps me out a lot and I appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody with my rant, but again, I'm 55. I found my voice and I'm going to use it. And for all you others out there, you should do the same. Use your voice. It's the only one you got. Again, thank you for watching as always and have a great day.